As you prepare to sell your home and hand over those keys, you have to keep that moving company lined up to get you packed up to move on out. B. Metz of the Metz Group and Jimmy Conrad of Conrad Brothers Moving and Storage join us here in studio to talk about how they have partnered up to help clients with this process. Great to have you both here.
Thank you for having us.
It's a process nobody looks forward to.
No.
At all. But as usual, B, you're looking ahead to think, who can we partner with that people can rely on, right?
Right.
That would be good. Jimmy, tell us about like where you step into the process, how early in the sale.
So typically, when we get a contract on the house, is typically when we come in to start with the estimating process. We'll come in and make a plan on what's going to be moved, what they're going to declutter or get rid of if they're going to a smaller home or a larger home. So that's really where the process starts when they get a contract on the house.
And then what do you recommend they start doing first if they haven't decluttered already?
The purging and the decluttering, really deciding what you really want to take with you, what you want to hold on to.
Yeah.
A lot of times with going into smaller
you can't
homes.
Take everything.
Yeah. A lot of folks, we get into the homes and they decided they took way too much stuff and don't have room for it.
Yeah.
So.
All right, and B, you knew that this was something that your clients need, because I feel like there's a lot of information out there for the cheapest way to move your stuff, and it's not always the safest.
Yeah.
Or it's a scam, right? Like
Yeah.
the cheapest is not always the safest, but it always helps, I think, when you're there to make a recommendation to someone to say, hey, I've used Jimmy before.
Yeah.
He works with X many clients, so you can rely on them.
Right, and a lot of times what will happen is, like Kim Jones from Lock and Key Home that we had on a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So she'll kind of get the process started, like even when we get ready to list the property, because she'll come in and help to declutter and start boxing things up and help people get rid of all the things that they don't use. And she actually does partner with Jimmy. And so I thought it would be a great opportunity to actually have him on to say kind of how he finishes things up. But having somebody like Kim come in, or the staging company that we also partner with, to come in and look at things and evaluate, and like Kim said, go through and really decide what you need and what you don't need.
Right.
And then that makes it a lot easier on Jimmy when he's ready to come in and actually start getting you boxed up and moved out. So they also do on-site storage. So if you are actually getting ready to move, but you haven't, you're sold your house, you don't know where you're going yet, they've got a facility. They can just put it in a container and then leave it right at their facility. So it's not like you're having to move a couple of different times or move it into a storage place and then you got to hire another mover to come and take it out of that storage place to move it on. He has it, one-stop shop, so that makes it really nice as well. Plus they do long-haul moving as well.
That's great.
Yeah,
it's nice when because it's a stressful situation. You have a lot on your mind, to know that you really have a couple of steps, one company, that's all, you're done.
Right.
Because you can already start to, if they're going to declutter and stage a home, you can already start that process with them. And after everything is packed up, what do you what is next after that? Just getting it to the home, getting it to the storage facility?
Yeah, depending what direction we're going. If we're going to the new home, we'll work with clients on trying to decide where the new, how the layout of the new house is.
What their next step is,
and how we're going to get them set up at their new place, and of course the dates and all that stuff that line up. But yeah, we try to make the process as easy as we can, because like you said, moving is really stressful. So we do whatever we can to try to eliminate some of the stress of the moving side of it anyway.
Yeah, and once they get into that new home, finally, you can help them unpack from there as well.
Absolutely, we can help them unpack and organize, and that's where Kim comes in. Very helpful. She's able to come back and help take items out of boxes.
She's the one you want to keep on the front end and the back end.
Absolutely.
Like you never let her go.
Yes.
Now, how did we stage this again? Let's do that here. Whatever you did there, let's do here.
Yeah, exactly.
Just decorate from there on out.
Yeah, right.
It has to make your clients just feel like, okay, that's just one less stressful thing that I have to worry about.
Right, yeah, and that's kind of our goal, is to make their whole process of selling and buying a house as seamless as possible.
Yeah. You have anything going on this summer you want to promote, tell us about anything coming up you're thinking about for the fall? I know you put together that really cool clinic that was in the
Yeah, and we
springtime.
probably will do one
Fall,
again
maybe?
once in the
Cool.
fall. So yeah.
Which I always think is like great for our viewers when they get to see so many of the people you've introduced us to
Right.
over each appearance, is that to get to meet everybody in one spot.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
everybody's here. One-stop shopping. Love it. All right, guys. Well, enjoy your summer. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much.
You too.
For more information, just visit metsregroup.com.